Hello, my name is Stephanie Huskin, and I am applying for the elementary music teacher position at your school. And I am going to go through my portfolio for you so that you can see all of the things that I have to offer for your school. So on the first page here you see is my welcome page. So here we have a culmination of all of the projects and assignments that I've done in my classes at UIW. From here we have About Me. So I have been playing music since I can remember, and I went to Churchill High School, and then I started playing music professionally, and I've been all over the country touring, playing music. I also studied at San Antonio College, studied voice, and I am studying voice again here at UIW, getting my Bachelor of Music in Education. I've lived in San Antonio for most of my life. I'm married and I have 2 kids. And here's some pictures of my babies and my fur babies. Then we'll move on to my teaching philosophy. So I hope to pass on my love for music to others so that they are able to discover and pursue their own creativity and passions. I believe that music belongs to all of us, and I will always strive to make my music classroom an inclusive and equitable space, and to be 100% yourself no matter who you are or where you come from. And my resume. So we have my resume here, some of my educational things, and then employment, all of my musical endeavors, all the bands I've been in, and then my references. Then we have my certificates. I have my class certifications that I've done this semester. This is you just click that button, it'll show you all of them. And then I have my KDP membership here, as well as my Orff Schulwerk certification, the Dean's List, and then my San Antonio College diploma as well. Okay, and then we'll move on to my lesson plans. So here I have put lesson plans in for Learning Theories was a class that I had last semester, and we had to do a group teach, and so this is the lesson plan for that. It's 2 pages, and then it goes through the Madeline Hunter lesson plan model, which is a really good template for how to lay out your lesson plans, and then what should go in them. And then these are some lesson plans that I did for my disciplinary literacy course, and these ones included language strands. So on top of the objectives that we were given for these lessons, we also had to include a language strand. So there's speaking, listening, and one for writing. So please feel free to peruse these. They're pretty extensive, but they do offer some really wonderful lesson plans. And next we'll move on to our service learning, my service learning portion. Here we have all the information and pictures from when me and my class went and volunteered at the first robotics competition. So we got to kind of learn a little bit about how the students build the robots and what the program's all about. And then we went to the competition and we were referees, and we were resetters for the next round, and we got to see these high school students just completely like kill it. They were amazing. The things that they were able to build were really mind-blowing, and I got to talk about all of that in this podcast here, Kids in Robotics, on a podcast I call SciPod. So this is my very first episode of that podcast, if you'd like to take a listen. My friend Lauren, who went to the competition with me, is in the interview with me as well. And here's some pictures from the competition. We really had a great time. And then I did a reflection on my service learning for that time. So that is also available to view here. So next up we have my technology assignments, which are here. We have my digital citizenship infographic, just letting students know how to be an information detective. It's just the bullet points of what it takes to watch out for fake news and misinformation on the internet. And then we kind of talked about what plagiarism, copyright, and fair use are, the differences between them, and they kind of all fall under these two ISTE standards. So we want students to know about intellectual property and how to be safe with it. And then that's our job as teachers, to teach safe, legal, and ethical practices with intellectual property. Continuing to talk about digital citizenship, we were tasked with watching The Social Dilemma. The movie was very powerful and got me thinking. And so we did a little movie review, which is viewable here. Then we did a screencast about the 9 elements of digital citizenship. And this is pretty straightforward. You can go to this YouTube and you can watch this video. I just kind of lay out each of the 9 elements of digital citizenship and why it's important. Screencasting addresses several of the ISTE standards. So students get a customized learning environment. They're able to, if they want to screencast, it's original and remixed works. So they're learning how to make original content and remix current content into something new. It's a customized message. It also offers global connections, so you can post it and put it out into the universe. And then we have the ISTE standards for the educator, which we're accommodating different learners. We're advocating for equitable access to technology, and we're keeping up on current research. So then we talked a little bit about what artificial intelligence is. We kind of said, like, what did I used to think that AI was, and what do I think about it now? So overall, I used to think it was more like the movies, like the different movies they have on the subject, and now I know that it can be used as a really useful tool for education. So you can read a little bit more about that here. Then we used Teachable Machine to train an AI model. Mine was hair ties or nail polish. So whatever you put up, it'll tell you whether it's hair ties or nail polish. So this link does not work, unfortunately, but this one does. So please click on this circle link if you would like to look at my Teachable Machine. Then we have digital storytelling. This one addresses ISTE Standards 1.6b. Again, original and remixed works. Students are creating things using digital resources. And then for teachers, we're modeling and nurturing creativity. We want kids to express themselves using technology. So we started out with a storyboard with each of the elements of a story, and then we made our own video using transitions and music and pictures and video to tell our story. So mine's about my son's birth because it was a wild ride. So I hope you enjoy that video. It made me tear up going through everything to make it. So I hope you enjoy it. Last but not least, we have my UDL page. UDL standing for Universal Design of Learning. We were asked to create a UDL choice board using AI. So we put into AI what we wanted our choice board to have. We had several programs to choose from. I chose Magic School, and I enjoyed that program to get my AI results. And then I edited them to make them fit me and my classroom. And I changed quite a bit. Then I made a tic-tac-toe choice board for 4th grade music. It addresses the ISTE standards of creating a customized learning environment, choosing platforms or tools, and using models and visualizations. And this is a great way for teachers also, for ISTE 2.7a, offering alternative assessments for kids, because, and not just assessments, but just offering differentiation as a whole. Because they can choose, I said to choose 3 in a row. So they can kind of pick their own destiny, I guess, if you will. We have a place to turn it in here, and then a look at test. And now that leads us to our next topic of gamification, making something fun for the kids to where they don't even know they're learning. And this is a great alternative assessment. You get the scores, you get the results of each student's performance. So you can say, hey, they need help in this area, or the student is really doing better in this area. So I really liked making this booklet. And this is a video. You can go see how I made a screencast about the instructions on how to complete how to play the booklet. Here's a picture of the questions that I made, and then here's the link for the booklet if you would like to go play. Here we took a lesson plan that we had. This is one I had for this semester for my observations. And I took it and I added UDL, Universal Design of Learning ideas. So we want to, for this part, I added optimizing access to tools and assistive technologies for students who aren't able to hold the recorder, or if they're having trouble with fingering, providing thumb rests for their recorder, neck straps, anything specialized that can help a student play if they're having trouble. And we just added things like that to our lesson plan, UDL provisions. So we did a UDL assignment. We had a choice board, and we chose the things that we wanted to. So with UDL, we really think the ultimate goal is that we want learners purposeful and motivated, resourceful and knowledgeable, strategic and goal-oriented. And that's my website. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for the opportunity to show you what I've got, and I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you so much.